Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all have had a great Saturday. You know, we've had some active weather here in central Mississippi over the past several days. Starting Friday morning, we had several tornado warnings. Several tornadoes actually touched down. We'll talk about those in just a second. And then even into this morning, early morning hours, we had some tornado warnings across the Pine Belt. Now, I've started the satellite radar here at 2 a.m. Just want to do a quick overview of what happened. We got a tornado warning that would be in Lawrence County there. Started about 2 a.m. and then you can see shortly after that we had multiple showers and thunderstorms moving up from the south and then from the west. So eventually all of these scattered storms combined to make one squall line. Well, whenever we had that, we also had several tornado warnings, several severe thunderstorm warnings, also some flash flooding as well down towards the Pine Belt. We'll look at those rainfall amounts in just a second. But you can see this was a pretty strong line of thunderstorms. Now here in the metro, we just got some good rain, but south and east of here, some strong thunderstorms throughout the early morning hours of this Saturday. Here's a look at those storm reports. You can see, yes, we did have a tornado in eastern Madison County into western Leake County, but most of the activity in south central Mississippi as well as over towards the Pine Belt. Let's take a look at some of these tornado reports. So this was in eastern Madison County. It has been confirmed as a tornado by the Weather Service. They have surveyed this one. It's an EF0 tornado, 85 mile per hour wind gust. Was on the ground for over 4.5 miles. It was in extreme eastern Madison County, moved into western Leake County. Down towards Jones County, north of Laurel, had another tornado touch down here, an EF0 tornado. The official survey is still pending, but we do know it was an EF0. And then down towards Walthall and Marion counties, we've got 4 individual tornado reports here. This was all the same tornado. The Weather Service has partially surveyed this one, waiting for some more details. We do know it's an EF1 tornado, 90 mile per hour wind gust with this one. And this morning there were more tornado warnings. Likely more tornadoes did touch down across the Pine Belt, but the surveys will be done for those over the next few days. Now the big story, yes, we had the tornadoes, but the big story has been the rainfall. I mean, look down here towards the Pine Belt. Of course, we'll look at these amounts here, but compare the Pine Belt to what we had here in Jackson. We'll start here in the metro. We got some decent downpours, but nothing compared to what the Pine Belt got. 3 inches of rain in southern Warren County, almost 2.5 inches in central Issaquena County, almost 5 inches in northern Madison County, and then compare that to Rankin County here. 0.3 of an inch across much of the county. So this just goes to show you what we've been talking about is these storms training over the same areas. Well, you can kind of see we've got, let me see if I can circle this. We've got these heavier rainfall amounts north and west of Jackson. You can see this is exactly where those storms tracked as they moved off towards the north and east. And then you got another one right here where these were heavier rainfall amounts. So this just, not everyone saw heavy rain, but those who did really saw some gully washers yesterday. Now let's take a look down here towards the Pine Belt. Just numerous bands of showers and thunderstorms move through this area from Friday morning. This starts at 4 a.m. through this morning. So in a little over 24 hours, probably between 24 and 30 hours, portions of, that'd be Walthall and Marion counties picked up almost a foot of rain. Jones County, northwestern portions picked up over 10 inches, and the same for southwestern Wayne County. And you can just see this whole area here is basically just multiple bands of showers and thunderstorms moved through the entire Pine Belt. So no wonder we had some flash flooding problems down there with rainfall amounts like this. Something else that is new, this is in Walthall County, Bogachitta. The Bogachitta River in Walthall County near Tylertown is likely to reach major flood stage tonight, which means it's going to be higher than 23 feet. This is going to be in the next 3 hours, so between now and probably around midnight. It said about 3 hours, about 9 o'clock. So probably about midnight. This is the Weather Service in New Orleans. They're watching this. Some bad flooding is possible in portions of Walthall County, so we're going to be monitoring that. Just a bad situation there. I mean, look at these rainfall amounts. We'll look at some of those, and it's no wonder why we're having some flash flooding problems once again. Let me find my button here. We'll see exactly. I believe that's probably close to a foot of rain there as well. There in Walthall County. Yep, right at almost a foot of rain, 9 inches of rain in portions of the area. There's 6 inches. This is right near where the river is, though, north and west of Tylertown. So about 12 feet of rain over 36 hours. This is radar estimated, of course, but again, potentially some bad flooding in Walthall County tonight. We will be monitoring that. Thankfully, calmer weather for all of central Mississippi and the Pine Belt tonight, though. Everyone has dried out. We got a lot of clouds out there, but those clouds will clear off towards the south and east because of this cold front. This is the front that passed through, and as it's moving further east, the clouds are clearing out with it. So we're going to see clearing as we're heading into tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies throughout the overnight hours, and then as we're heading into early Sunday morning, I do expect mostly sunny skies once again. Temperatures already in the mid-40s up in Durant, 50 here in Jackson, 57 in Hattiesburg right now. And all of us will dip into the 30s because that cooler air from the north is moving in. 38 in Jackson, 37 in Carthage, low 40s in Hattiesburg. So starting with mostly sunny skies at sunrise tomorrow, we will have those clouds clear out. So I'm expecting an abundance of sunshine for your Sunday afternoon. And then as we're heading later into the evening, clouds will return. But overall, going to be a very beautiful day, especially compared to what we had today with clouds sticking around throughout basically the entire Saturday. Temperatures tomorrow in the 50s, even though we're going to have lots of sunshine, still going to be above average. So this is going to be a change because we've been dealing with the 70s, warm temperatures. Big change tomorrow, low 50s. 52 in Jackson, 56 in Hattiesburg, 51 in Carthage. And temperatures remaining seasonal this week will be in the low 50s Sunday and Monday, back in the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. By Thursday, upper 40s. You'll notice a drop because another cold front will move through Wednesday into Thursday. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to bring us much rain. It's just going to bring us some cooler temperatures. So scattered showers will dry through Tuesday. I'm still expecting mostly dry conditions for Wednesday. Right now, I've got the rain chance set at 20%. We will be monitoring that as our next chance of rain, but no severe weather threat this week. It doesn't look like we're going to have to deal with any severe weather, thankfully. Just some light showers throughout the day, potentially on Wednesday. So overall, a much nicer 8-day forecast. Low 50s Sunday into Monday. Look at the low temperatures dipping down below freezing Monday and Tuesday mornings. Going to need those jackets once again. If you put those up, I don't remember the last time I wore my jacket because it's been in the 70s and we've been having record-breaking temperatures. You're definitely going to need them this week, starting tomorrow, really. Upper 30s tonight, low 50s tomorrow. Below freezing Monday and Tuesday mornings, back in the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons. We will warm heading towards Wednesday, but then that front will knock us back down into the 40s by Thursday, likely near freezing Thursday and Friday mornings, and we'll stay in the 50s for highs as we finish out the week with those lows in the 30s. I thank y'all for watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow evening with your next weather update. Actually, Chief Meteorologist Ken South will be here tomorrow night. He'll have your next weather update and, of course, our newscast tomorrow at 5:30 on 12 News. You can check us out there for latest weather, more news, and sports as well. But I hope y'all have a great rest of this evening and get those jackets ready and get ready for a cooler week ahead.